welcome to my video tutorial for Final Fantasy VII Remake, the Hell House battle. So this was done on hard mode in the quest for the platinum, so probably the first roadblock in terms of boss fights. So there's takes a little bit of working out best way to beat Hell House. It's not straightforward, so I thought I'd just put a quick little guide together in what I did, what I managed to work out for it. Let's jump in. I'll start with the Materia I've selected. So I should also note that characters are all fully upgraded as well, so they're all on level 50. That's super important. It would be a lot harder if they weren't level 50, so make sure you're level 50 before you attempt it. Upgrade your weapons. So my weapons had all their upgrades done apart from maybe one or two, but make sure you focus on things like magic. So let's jump in and we'll look straight at the materia used. Right, so first up we're looking at Cloud here. So you can only take Cloud and Aerith, you can't choose. So the first bit to note is the revival material. Now this is super important, so I would give Cloud revival material for sure. It's best if it's fully upgraded again, because if you use Raise, then it's gonna get your downed team member, so Aerith, up but with half health. But if you've got it fully upgraded, you can use a Rise and you get them back with full health, and that is really cool. I paired them with both, so Cloud had revival and Aerith had revival, so they could both pick each other up and get full health back, which is amazing. It almost makes you just accept that they will die. It's almost, sometimes it's better to let them die rather than heal, just so you can get them back up with full health. It's hard mode, there's no you can't use healing items, so you really need a way to heal in this battle. Vital. We have lightning magic, so you need to take all the different elemental magic, so lightning, fire, wind and ice. So I didn't take all four with Cloud, I took 3 with Cloud, but I made sure Aerith had all 4, as Aerith's the magic user and you can really upgrade her magic. It's best to give her all the options. Next up, MP up materia, so obviously that's increasing MP boost. So Hell House is very much magic battle, so Cloud's not particularly that useful in terms of his sword damage and stuff like that, so you really want to focus on magic here. So ideally 2 MP ups on both characters. Next, HP up. Again, this is very important. You see I didn't actually go into with them both fully upgraded, which made it more difficult for sure, so I definitely recommend going in with full upgrades. Again, 2 HP ups on both characters, I would say. And then I've given him fire and ice materia, again upgraded. An interesting point to note on this though is on some of my earlier tries I was using level 3, so using up a lot of magic to do big hits, and that was a mistake. Do not do that. Just use the basic one, so the level 1 in so for ice, say level 1 blizzard, just get that stagger up really quickly at minimal costs of magic. That's definitely the key. And then another HP up, another MP up, and then chakra materia. So chakra is just to give me the option of to do a quick heal on yourself. With the revival, it's not probably used as much, but it's definitely worth having an option. So for example, if both your characters are really low on health, if they die sort of similar sort of times, it's useful just to do a quick chakra, so one survives and then can revive the other member. When we look at the actual battle, you should see that. And that's it. So let's have a look at Aerith. So take 2 HP ups again. She's got fire, ice, lightning and wind. So she's got all the elemental attack magics, which is vital. And then she's got revival and chakra again. So pretty similar to Cloud actually. I'll talk why those elemental magics are important as we go through the battle. So first things first, I get that ATPs up. As soon as Aerith's got one ready, I will do a arcane ward. So this gives the ability to anyone in the ward can cast the same magic spell twice, which is really, I don't think it's possible without arcane ward, to be honest. So I lay that down straight away. It stays for quite a long time, and then Hell House sends out 3 Tomberries. These are extremely dangerous, so you want to deal with them quickly because they come out pressured, and that's your window of opportunity to get them done. They come out quite a few times in the battle, so switch to Cloud as soon as possible. Hopefully you should have ATB, launch the triple slash, and that should deal with them very quickly. If you don't deal with them quickly, then they will put you into a freeze spell and just come and cut you down, and you're dead in one hit. So here you can see Aerith doing small blizzard attacks on the Hell House there. Now switch to fire. So when the windows are white like that, you want to do fire. So I'm doing fire, the minimum fire within the arcane ward. So it does it twice, and it gets the stagger up super quick. So I've already got the stagger up within like a minute, which is really good. And then you want to get in there quickly, do as much damage. When there's no windows, no window colour like this, Blizzard is your best spell. That's end of stage 1. That was super easy. Once you know the technique, it's quick to get through stage 1. So we're entering stage 2. This is much tougher, this stage 2. In stage 2 for me, I definitely had to get characters up a few times. It took a long time. The charges are frustrating. They're very annoying. So I tended to switch to Cloud when he would charge and make him charge at Cloud if I could, and then just try and block. You could do with Cloud is do the counter stance, but it's tricky to get the timing right on that. So I just tended to block with Cloud. So this section, Hell House will open up his door and it will suck one of the characters in. I would always try and switch to Cloud when it happens and put him in front of the door, because Aerith is a magic user and does a lot more damage with magic. So what we do here is we want to get the character out as soon as possible. To do that, you have to launch a magic spell on the Hell House, and he will release the character earlier, still doing damage but less so the quicker you get off. So you see Gareth's quite low on health here. A bit of blocking from those chairs being flung at her. One of the upgrades I did to the weapon allowed her to not get knocked down the first time, so that's the one time I use chakra, just to get her up. So she didn't need revival at that point, but later on revival does become important. When he's up on the on that stage, I would switch to Cloud. There I was using Aerith, but I would switch to Cloud. Here we just have to try and block and dodge. Aerith's dodge ability is a bit slow. It's not that great.
Stay back!
Cloud and Aerith think they're poised to win it all!
So Aerith's down. We need to get Cloud's ATB up so he can do revival. Straight into revival, a rise on Aerith, and you'll see she comes back with full health. It takes a long time to get that spell off, so just be careful. And now Cloud's low on health, but it should be okay. So Tombray's come out again, quickly deal with these again, give them a few hits and then triple slash and they should be done. Make sure you got all three, because there are occasions when you might think you got them all, but you've missed one, and if you do that he's going to get you and it's game over. So we're back to Aerith in the ward again, doing Blizzard to get that stagger up quickly. Right, and when the shield's up like this is, you can do very little damage. So there you can see I'm focusing the magic on the arms rather than anything else.
The Hell House isn't afraid to fight 30!
Back into the ward, opposite to fire. So there we go, staggered again. And now you want to capitalise. You can use Cloud now to close combat. Get Aerith back into the ward. It's gone at this point, so we want to lay another one.
This house is built to last!
Let's get serious. That's it.
Again, the shield, you can't do a whole lot of damage when the shield's up, so focus on the arms, which I do here. Switch to the arm, or again opposite to what the windows are, and then he's up there. Quick heal on Cloud.
This housewarming party is...
So here I'm gonna block these, try and move out of the way if you can, and do the dodge. That's what's difficult with Aerith, is that dodge. She will get caught more often than not, so I'd like to switch to Cloud on that bit. So he focuses on him. Again, use chakra because they're both quite low on health there, so there's a possibility they both die at the same time. Again, focus on the arms. Don't use a summon on this bit, I don't think. So switch to Cloud, let him get the charge. This is quite a dangerous situation, but luckily got limit break, so that got me out of a bit of a spot there. So the windows are now blue on which is lightning, so use your arrow for this. Aerith's down again. Cloud's got no ATP, so I need to get his ATB up so he can do a rise again.
You okay?
go. And now it's getting ready for a charge. It's powering up for a charge. Knocked him out of that state, thankfully. So now it's going to be suck Cloud in. Oh no, it's a Tombury, sorry. So again, switch to Cloud quickly, get them dealt with as fast as possible. And then now Cloud gets sucked in, so he's getting damaged. We want to get Aerith back into the arcane ward and do the spell on him quickly. So green, thunder we want. And then he's pressured so we can get in there, get that stagger gauge up. Again, Cloud's in the arcane ward, so he does that spell twice. Back onto the arms. Use the correct magic.
Where are these chairs from? Who do they belong to? Who is on the chairs?
And he's in again, so again back to the ward and get the magic spell off so we can get him out as quickly as possible. Unfortunately no ATB at this point, so we have to build it up. So if you don't do that quickly, Hell House can basically take all your health away, or nearly all your health. So they're using again the magic opposite onto the arms, and he's back up onto the stage. So again we are back to Cloud. I'm gonna block these and then jump out of the way, so you can see he gets far more distance with Cloud away from that jump than you could with Aerith, because she does a little skip away and she often gets caught. Again back to the arms while his shield's up. Actually nearly crippled that arm, which is good. Yes, so there, crippled the arm, great. And then we're back to magic. You notice I'm using either the lowest magic or the medium magic. That's mainly because of magic. We want to get the stagger meter up quickly without running out of magic. So again, Chakra, decided to use Chakra and Cloud there. Chakra's good actually because it doesn't use up magic, so it's worth using now and again. Again, Cloud's in, so quickly Aerith, get your ATB up, and then bang, magic to get him out. Again, when doing this, use the smallest magic amount. So because the larger magic you have to build up, and it takes time, and that means more damage to Cloud while he's in there. Again, we staggered, great. So now's the time to get in there with Cloud and send some magic with Aerith from the arcade ward. Cloud's also got magic, so keep doing that. There you go, I did fire on his arm because the shield was up at this point. This would be some more Tomburies, I believe, yes. So put him on Punisher mode, deal with them quickly. I think if you're going to lose this battle, chances are it's going to be to Tomburies, where you've failed to get rid of them quickly. And Chakra again at Aerith. So now we're getting close to the final stage. Wow, that was Aerith managed to avoid that with a dodge. It's unusual. Again, focus on the arms while the shield's up.
Can he keep fighting in the fight, or is he ready to throw in the towel?
Again, we're in a bit of a tricky spot here because he's doing a charge, so I let it hit Cloud, so I use Cloud as a shield there, pretty much. Does mean he's going to have to heal himself. And Aerith's down. This was the point I thought I might lose it. So I'm desperately trying to get the ATP up without having to sort of keep my distance from him. So that was so close. Now Aerith's up full health. You can see how quickly it changes now because Aerith's full health, Cloud's nearly dead, and just by having the Arise ability, I end up getting them both up to full health. So Cloud will go down a bit later. I could have used Chakra on him here actually, but I didn't, so I just let him, there we go, he's down. So I just let him go down, so I can then do a rise on him, and bang, they're both back to full health, and we've got a limit break on Aerith, so really good. That's why I take the revival Materia. Again, opposite to fire, so it's blizzard. Aerith gets hit, that's a big hit, you can see. That's why I try and avoid Aerith getting hit on those. Okay, great, and he's down, stage 3. So stage 3 will have him flying around the arena at some point, and there's not a lot you can do when he's in that state. So I switch to Cloud and just run and try and dodge all the flying projectiles and let Aerith do her thing with her wand. There's a key point in this third stage where you have the opportunity to finish Hell House. So here we want to do the opposite of the windows to bring him down. There, he's down, now we can do damage. So there's a key bit in this where if you opportunity to finish him off quickly, if you don't finish him quickly, he will bring in two extra enemies, which will make it much harder, so you need to be quick on finish him. So yeah, we see we've got him staggered, and now we want to get in there quickly, so use a medium magic in the ward, so that's 2 magics, so effectively four blizzards all on him all at one go. Bang, done. Not easy, but when you get the technique down, you know what magics to use, using the arcane ward, and using the revival and chakras correctly. It's very doable and very enjoyable battle. So that's it. Yeah, thanks. Let me know how you get on your hard playthroughs. Give us a like if you did it differently or you use different techniques. Let me know again in the comments. I'd love to hear it.
Cloud and Aaron!
Yes! What a finish! Can you believe it? He's amazing!
That boy.
Awfully rare you showing an interest in someone. What will you do?